Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, anime and manga lovers, and I know you degenerates out there, you weebs and otakus, I know you're here too. Thank you for coming in and listening to That's Right, the Otaku Critic. I am your host, Joshua McQuaid, back here, wearing another tie and a different suit. This time, you're going to love it. Every time. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a black suit, red shirt, and a tie with all smileys on it. Here we are, entering this week, back again, another weekly roundup news episode for the Otaku Critic. Today we are looking at basically everything Japanese-wise, if I must say myself, basically all Japanese anime and manga or anything related in the Otaku scheme. Today that's what we're entering, and today we're starting off with a blast. We're starting off with Astro Boy. You know the one, that's right, the anime Astro Boy has entered the world of NFTs. What the absolute fuck? I never thought I'd be reading this. Astro Boy has entered the world of NFTs. Now let's dive in and read this. Astro Boy is one of the first anime series to gain attraction around the world, which is true, it was, as legacy makes it a piece of history. Even new generations know of the old school show, and Astro Boy has had its comebacks every now and then. It seems 2022 will mark one such comeback, but fans aren't sure they can support it this time. After all, the franchise is making NFT debut, so Astro Boy is ready to go where he's never been before. Yes, you read that right. Astro Boy is getting in on the NFT game, and fans aren't quite sure how to react to the shocking news. Me, myself, I don't know either. I am quite surprised on this. There looks like 5 different Astro Boy ones. Astro Boy flying through a desert, Astro Boy in a different town, Astro Boy through another town, and a different city in the forest, and then a girl. Astro Boy? A girl with Astro Boy? I don't know, by a train station. So, yeah. The update came from Tezuku Productions, the studio behind Astro Boy. The studio is teaming with Nobu's J&J and a local prefecture in Japan to produce these NFTs. Local leaders in the Tokyo area are helping sponsor the Astro Boy NFTs, and the pieces are being made for an NFT-based trading card game. Yay! Another card game. Now get fucked. Fuck that, no. The virtual game will be held in the metaverse, and its digital cards are all based on revitalization. Toshiro is hoping the game will raise its region's notoriety, so the game's first wave of cards will focus on attractions, food, sports, and more. The next wave will focus on Astro Boy and other franchises that have yet to be announced. Now, just from reading this so far, it's featuring in the metaverse. Great. Metaverse stock, up they go. Right now, there is no set price for these cards, so fans will want to keep an eye out for that update. Astro Boy will be the most recent anime to embrace NFTs, but it's not the only one. Blackjack and Phoenix sold NFTs at the start of the year, and Ultraman has been into the game as well. Now Astro Boy is the last to jump in, and while fans are mainly baffled by the controversial decision, what do you... I ask you viewers, what do you think of this Astro Boy stunt? Do you think a classic anime like this should embrace NFTs? Because I sure fucking don't. I sure think they should stick their fucking eyes out of their mouth out of there, get their fucking whole body out of there, fuck off. NFTs, nah. Leave NFTs to the others. Don't do this fucking whole scam thing and make money off your fans. I think that's shocking. They already spoiled the anime and the manga. I think there's a manga for it, I'm not sure. Just leave it die. Okay, Astro was great. It's done its time. Just let it go. Let it go. Now we dive in to... It has been confirmed that Studio Ghibli's theme park is to open in November in Acai Pref. Nagato Ghibli Park, a new theme park based on the Studio Ghibli animated films, will unveiled to the press in Nagato Acai Prefect on Thursday. The facility is being jointly developed by the famed animation studio and the prefecture. The park, which is still under construction, is divided into 5 areas, each dedicated to a particular location from the films. The Acai prefectural government said 3 areas are set to open on November 1st, and the other 2 expected to open about a year later. So basically, 2023 November. The Donoka Forest, which is made to resemble the rural landscape scene in no Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro, is said to be among the first to open. The park's general producer Goro Miyazaki-san of the acclaimed director Hayao Miyazaki, who if you listen to Miyazaki, doesn't rate it all, doesn't think he should be directed, and he thinks his son is useless. And the Studio Ghibli producer Tozo Shigeki spoke as the press preview and revealed that visitors will be able to experience environments seen in such popular Ghibli films as Teku no Shiroyopitu, Castle in the Sky, and Howl no Yukushiro, Howl's Moving Castle. A motion video made by the studio was also shown, and Gojo Mizaki said that he's hoping everyone will find this, that they can enjoy it. Which is great. I think this is amazing. I am glad Ghibli's doing this, even though I am not a fan of Ghibli, and I know this is going to be controversial, but I don't rate Ghibli. I think their films are alright. Princess Mononoke was good. It was good. I rated it 8, and I thought Spirited Away was overrated. Howl's Moving Castle I love, because I've watched it as childhood in the dub, of course, because I was a child, and I didn't realise it was anime at the time. But yeah, if I was being honest, it's alright. Not amazing, but I'm glad they're doing this. It's good for Japan, grows it, makes people want to more go over to Japan. Ghibli Park unveils official website and new visuals as well. Coming from another article, Japan's long-awaited Ghibli Park has unveiled its official website. The website includes a new visual that shows two children eager to start their journey by exploring the secrets of the Ghibli no Desuki, the Grand Ghibli Warehouse. In addition to the Ghibli no Desuki fans can look forward to visiting the Shikanaka, the Hill of Youth, and Dokomori Doko Forest from November 1st. They are going to be the official 3 that are going to be in November 1st. The Monaco no Sato Monaco Village and Mojo no Tata, which valley areas themed around Princess Mononoke and Kiki's delivery service respectively, will open in the second half of 2023. Ghibli Park will open on November 1st, 2022. Archie Expo Memorial Park. Sorry, I made a mistake. It is going to be in November 2023. I accidentally said in 2022. I forgot we are in the year 2022. I am a fucking idiot, and that's how you know it. Oh, fuck me. But in big news, which is huge, because everyone knows about this, the battle between anime YouTube and Japan keeps escalating. Anime content creators on YouTube have been entrenched in a brutal fair use battle with aggressive Japanese copyright owners for a while now. That I know you, Toei Animation, get fucked. Use battle with aggressive Japanese, for a while now, but as one content creator tells it, things are starting to get out of control. Japanese companies don't want YouTubers using their footage. YouTubers need clips to critique, parody, and craft all sorts of content. While some anime YouTubers in recent bouts against Japanese companies successfully argued that the content falls under the transmissive fair use, others are facing what they're calling the Shomporo Gambit. To understand where anime YouTubers now lately, we need to look back on events that transpired in late 2021. Back in December of last year, Mark Fitzpatrick, a popular anime reviewer from the YouTube channel Totally Not Mark, got hit with 150 copyright strikes. That's right, 150 copyright strikes by Toei Animation, a grave number that would normally shut a channel. Unfortunately, however, YouTube stepped in and started enforcing a policy that gives content creators a bit more wiggle room when faced with legal removal requests from copyright owners. The new YouTube's policy allows owners like Toei to have videos from content creators removed from YouTube only in places like Japan, where the copyright holder resides, while allowing videos to remain up in other territories that have fair use policies. While this policy has heralded a win for content creators, legal action dubbed the Shomporo Gambit has everyone scared once more. According to a New Zealand YouTuber who's been making Pokemon and anime parodies for 8 years, the legal strategy goes well beyond allowing Japanese companies to circumvent YouTubers' copyright policy. The tactic, if implemented successfully, could force content creators into a prolonged financial taxing international court battle that could jeopardize YouTube channels of any size. Although the strategy has apparently already claimed the likes of Sudo's moderately sized YouTube channel, he has noted in a series of tweets he is now trying to warn others about the tactic out of fear that it might gain traction. Given how aggressive Japanese companies have been in the past regarding copyright ownership, he thinks every anime content creator, big or small, is on the chopping block as well. The Shomporo, I wonder what that means for me. Oh shit. Oh, I'm a podcast, I'm not really using anyone's things, but hey, if you see these, this is fair use, okay? I bought these, you don't fuck with me, this is fair use. I own this. The Shomporo Gambit, as he calls it in the video, naming it after the production company behind the Pokemon anime, is essentially a slap suit, which is commonly used to intimidate a defendant from fighting back against the plaintiff. While the thing could go to court, the strategy assumes the defendant will consider it too much of a hassle to pursue. If other Japanese companies decide to use a legal action that can circumvent YouTubers' counterclaim system and fair use policy to bully content creators, both large and small. The fear is that by doing so, these companies can have beloved channels purged from the platform, even if assembly, obviously some of their content creators not only love anime, they also provide free PR for their media. Whilst a fairly common legal tactic, many YouTubers are the independent creators who may not have the resources to fight back. So there's a sense of urgency in seeing big corporations start to adapt the tactic from this point on. There are a million swords hanging over a million heads, all held by a single hair each. They might never drop, but they might also drop tomorrow, he said. And YouTube speaks, it has 3 months to decide whether he wants to ignore Shipper's small claim and have his channel taken down anyway, fight Shipper by hiring a Japanese lawyer to contest fair use for his videos under Japan's strict interpretation of the policy, and likely go bankrupt in the process. 3. Pay Shipper 80,200 yen, 700 USD, and 1,000 New Zealand, which is not that much of a payment, but for him probably is, and send presents for other aggressive copyright owners to issue anime YouTubers financially draining legal action of their own. Studio has yet to decide how he wants to proceed with the claim, but he has come to terms with his channel being deleted and has created a new channel. Although the future of anime YouTubers looks uncertain, Studio started the hashtag geoblocking for all on Twitter as a call to action for YouTube. Certainly only content creators participating in MCNs can geoblock their content to help prevent the area from aggressive companies, but Studio argues that YouTube should allow all content creators to geoblock content to prevent this form occurring in the future. But if your solution comes to light, it isn't foolproof, so it said the solution can open up another massive can of legal worms by allowing piracy to run rampant on YouTube if it doesn't single out geo-blocking Japan. The only other alternative would be for anime YouTubers to not use any video, audio, or imagery from any Japanese IP, and forcing creators to shoot their content like a TV talking head in front of custom assets or nothing at all, which would effectively be a change for the worse for the anime YouTube community, according to Sudi. YouTube is a really bad situation too, as it needs to take a decision really quickly, he told Kotaku, and even needs to allow geo-blocking to use all users so that they aren't as a complete mercy of Japan rights holders, or continue its current policy, which could result in an entire demographic being purged from its base. A YouTube spokesman told Kotaku, when YouTube receives a valid lawsuit regarding creators' content that allegedly infringes copyright, we may remove the content while there's a legal decision, which is what we've done in this case. We also reached out to Shopper, but didn't hear back by time of publication. YouTube used to be in a place where people could share a lot of transformative content that brought us together as fans, with content like reviews, music videos, fan art, and parodies, giving us a sense of community, Sue told Kotaku. But with the suit, a switch has been flipped, and I feel like a harbinger of the end of times. Now, there's a very interesting article by Kotaku on this basis, because looking at this news, I can see that we're all fucked if you guys are watching anime or making anime content. It's very sad to see that this is the case, and I'm a little bit disappointed that YouTube isn't doing more to allow geo-blocking or anything, and to help protect YouTubers, because YouTubers are independent companies basically, and are getting fucked over and don't always have the money to do anything, and this is a livelihood getting taken over, might I add. It's a bit sad that this is the case, and yeah, I am a little bit disappointed that YouTube's not doing more. So I hope that YouTube do something more, and do something more. But if you guys are out there, I say, as this newscaster today, bringing you this news, tweet it, find it, help them. I say support them, provide any information, go against YouTube, whatever you have to do. I say do it. I'll also probably be doing something in the future. I have been your host, Joshua Quay. Thank you for listening in to this last weekly roundup of different news on Astro Boy NFTs, Ghibli revealing their park, as well as the battle on anime YouTube getting even more, escalating even more, and getting basically fucking them over with legal lawsuits in Japan, where they can't really fight. Now, I hope this all changes, but thank you for listening in to this week's anime, manga, weird ass, probably just covers everything basis of Japan and otaku culture. I'm glad you have listened in. I have been your host, Joshua Quaid, from the Otaku Critic Podcast. I hope you come in next time, you lovely degenerates. I'll see you in the next episode of this podcast. Peace out and bye, you degenerates.